Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Where we left off last time, we just finished the tournament. It didn't go super duper well for us, but at least we finished our quest. That was what was important. We did miss out on the sword, but what we are going to do is we're not going to quite go for the main storyline quest yet. There was, I noticed an exclamation mark here, for some sort of armor shop. I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure that that is where we're going to find the Grandmaster Armor and Blacksmith, which will allow us to start getting those pieces. Much like the others. You know what, we should probably switch out our armor now that I think about it, but much like the other sets, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go find the proper things to make all the weapons, and we're also still using these Urson swords, which I think I will keep, probably. Although, her attacks deal 50% damage, also stun opponents. It might be worth getting the Feline swords as well. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit, because I don't think we have the mats for that. Also, where am I going? I went right by it. It should be right here somewhere. It's upstairs. Excuse me. This says Lazir Lafargues workshop. That's what it is. So we're going inside. Hello, Lafargue.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Well, how did these diagrams end up in Tucson?
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Tucson? How is that even possible?
Tucson was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jenside's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand.
Of course you did.
What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Well, first of all, how did you end up apprenticed to an elf?
This elven master. How'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grandmaster while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Alright, well, where do I look for these things?
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
The cat, because it's most of my armor is.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
And the bear, because that's where my swords are made
Tell me
from.
more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Okay. Well, you might as well tell me about the other ones.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there, and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Okay, what about the griffin?
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Okay, and the manticore.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it. Though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Maybe. Alright. Well, let's sell some stuff
What do you
first.
have on offer?
Or possibly buy some stuff. What has he got? He's got some nice armor. I'll give him that. Whole bunch of magic stuff. But we're going to be selling some things. So this is Cassis Fordaris, which is actually a pretty damn nice sword. We'll hold on to that one for a sec. And we'll hold on for Blaive. Get rid of the Ancient Elven Sword. Don't need that. We don't need the Ophiri crossbow. And we don't need the Death from Above crossbow anymore. And what else do we have? So this Knight's armor, gone. Knight boots, gone. Officer junk, gone. There, that clears up some space for us. And that's it.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
So I have been playing this game lately called Homeworld, Deserts of Carrick. Holy crap, so fun. Definitely recommend it to anyone who likes the Homeworld games. Oh, it was so good. I don't know what set I want to make, but we're definitely going to go do the Feline one first, I think. Level 40 required. We're level 43. Good enough. Alright, we're going. We're off. Wait, where am I going? How far away is this place? And can I take a signpost there? Actually, yes. I can get pretty damn close to the signpost. Out of my way, somebody. Move! Wait, where'd that post go? We go up and then we take a left. Take just a short left around the corner here. And then we go, boom! Done. So yeah, Homeworld's Deserts of Carrick is very, very... It's a hell of a lot of fun. I have been doing the campaign. I might actually do a Let's Play of the campaign. I'm almost done it, I think. Or at least I'm getting pretty close. Oh, it's too good. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Hello.
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
You claim this is the last surviving basilisk? Plan to stick to that story?
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the Witchers.
And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Eocost?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
The families of the victims, you pay them off?
Pay the victims' families compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Who are you? Fess up.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Do you know where I might find this basilisk?
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
We don't have time for that. Oh, this is... Oh no, we don't have time for this. We're going on somewhere else. We'll deal with this part later. We need feline armor, Grandmaster. That's what we need. Don't need any basilisk problems at the moment. I should have gone roach. In fact, I still could. Why wouldn't I get my horse?
Giddy up.
Also, I think there's wolves. Yep. Definitely wolves. Luckily, Roach is very fast.
Must be Delaunay's residence.
Whoa there, Roach.
And let's head on inside. Hello?
Gotta find a way inside.
I see, there's a person in distress in there. You clearly could... That guy can jump. Gerald can jump super high, yet he can't grab onto a wall and pull himself over. Like, watch this. Watch this jump. All he has to do is reach up his arms and pull himself up. No problem. This place is harder to get into than I thought. Oh, here we go. There's something over here, apparently. Ah, I'm stuck in the trees. No. There we go. Well, let us here. Probably for this thing. Now you climb up. Okay, there's a lot of bandits in there. Let's save. Inevitably, we're gonna die once. Let's kill one before the rest of them show up. Next one. Ooh. That dude got cut straight in half. Oh shit. Those warhammers are big. Big warhammers. Let's use a swallow potion, get some health back. There we go. Alright. Oh, damn. Did you say Shrek it? Alright. 2 down. Oh, that was not my most epic dive moment. Okay. And dive. Oh damn. Kablooey him? There we go. I kablooied him.
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebiola's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
A what? What's an accoutrement? Witcher diagrams. I am looking for some.
Looking for scrolls, manuscripts, bearing diagrams of Witcher gear specifically. Any chance you've happened on any?
I've not yet managed to inventory the sundries. I arrived just a short while ago. The bandits arrived with their terror. But you may ferret about if you so wish.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Fellow looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Deloni's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villafetet is the lair of bandits. That is to say, it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
Alright then.
Thanks. So long.
I don't need any of your wares. What I need is corpse skulls. Oh, there's a key. Sweet. Just gonna go ahead and loot all the bodies, and then we're gonna have a look around. Nothing in there. How about in here? No, but a whole bunch of alcohol to sell later on. And some dye solutions. There's a door, there's a chest. There's some pants in it. And an armor repair kit, always useful. Alright. Open. Nope, locked. Well, that door was locked, so we can't go out that way. There's a door over there. Apparently I can't get in there either, though. There's a door upstairs. And another door over there. Can't get in there. The letter to Bartolome de Lune and Grandmaster Feline Armor. Dear Bartolome, I have received your letter and am delighted you have found a solution to your problems. The witcher you described does indeed seem dangerous, and you yourself have always told me that they are all freaks and cold-hearted murderers. Yet despite all that, I still think you should agree to his offer. If those diagrams truly do outline revolutionary new methods in armor smithing, not only will you be able to complete the contract Her Grace has given you, but you will also earn a great deal of glory for yourself, and that I know is something you value above all else. Going to the bandits who dwell in the ruins of Arthach Palace for protection is a wise move. If the knights could not get the best of them, a witcher will also feel duly cowed in their presence. Shady miscreants of all types always respect each other. Still, be extra careful during that meeting. Bandits and witchers are not to be trusted. Belinda de Launay.
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
I'm gonna take all of the ham. Because ham is delicious. And we got a blue to green mutagen thing, which actually might be really good for us because we have just boatloads of blue mutagen that we don't use. And if we can turn it to green, and then if we have green to red, we can actually make good items. Oh, I almost fell off. I did fall off. That's okay. We survived. That looks like it's about it in here. No dice. Can't go out that door. Are they throwing knives at a skeleton? Guess that's kind of weird. Alright, now we have to go to Arthach Palace. But we're at 26 minutes, so we might call it here for this video. I'm going to do an Undertale tonight. And tonight, of course, is also Stellaris night with my friends, so I'm trying to get these done before that kicks in. And so, in the next video, we're going to continue getting our gear. Is that a bandit camp? Whoa. It is a bandit camp. Okay. You know what? We'll go kill some bandits, and then we'll go... Jesus! Not cool. Why? There we go. Stupid archer scumbag. Alright, now just one bandit left. Oh. Ooh. That hurt a bit for him, I'm betting. And he has pork for me to have. Grilled pork. So tasty. Okay, that's going to be the end of our video. Once we leave the camp, we'll call it done. We got 2 Stomp Knight boots. And a whole bunch of other junk. There's actually a lot of stuff in this camp. Alright. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.